Today is the 25th of December, so Merry Christmas to everyone watching this video. Today I'm going to be going through all of the puzzles that you saw in the Speedcube Shop 2024 Advent Calendar. So I'm going to be going through all of it and doing solves. So let's go through to the first puzzle. This is the Killer Minx. It is a 2x2 version of the Mega Minx, which is a WCA puzzle. Unlike a normal 2x2 though, this Killer Minx has got centers here in between all of the corners, which you will not see on a normal 2x2. So I'm going to give this a quick solve. So I'm not going to even try and do color neutral because this will be very, very bad if I do. So the white side isn't that good. Okay. That didn't go in the way I wanted. Okay, done with the white layer. Onto the white side. Onto the yellow face. Okay, yellow face done. Onto the blue. Blue face done. Onto the red. Red done. Okay, green was very easy, just one turn away. Purple done. Last layer. This is where I mess up. We have hit the 1 minute mark now. Okay. This should just be a J-perm. I feel like I did this from the wrong angle. And no, I did not. Minute 15. Quite good. On to the next puzzle. This is this is the Dino Cube. So unlike normal twisty puzzles, this cube turns from the corners instead of the side like a normal end-by-end puzzle. So in a way this is quite similar to the Ready Cube, which we'll see later on in the video. Except it's not really got centers. So in a way this is a 2x2 version of a Ready Cube. So let's give this a quick solve. So inspecting, good green face. Bit of a lock up. Okay, now one sledgehammer should fix this. Okay, 21 seconds, not bad. Okay, on to the next puzzle. This is the Calendar Cube. So it is based off a 3x3, except instead of colors, it has got letters, numbers, and dates. So the solution changes every day. So I have not done it today, so I will solve it into December 25th. Wait, what day is that? Wait, give me one sec. Okay, it's Wednesday. Wednesday, December 25th. Okay, so let's give this a quick inspection. So D is here, E and C. So December, day, Wednesday, we put in a white space, 2, okay, another white space, and 5. Okay, no, 5 is here, so I'm just going to replace that, put a different white piece in, December 25th. 26 seconds, onto the next puzzle. Okay, so day 4, we had the Blanka Cube, which is based off of a 2x2 and a 3x3. So the turning mechanism is like a 2x2. You can see here, one. So you can see how it turns. So they both turn like this. You get what I mean? But when it's solved, it is designed to look like a 3x3, except with all the same color. So I can solve this blindfolded by feeling the pieces, but I will do that in another video, as I am running out of time. So I'm going to start with the large block and this square. So pairing it together, I managed to get this one in, and this piece in. We've got the first layer. Okay, so this one's right, this one's right, this one. Okay, so having one wrong is impossible, so I'll say these are both wrong. Okay, I'll do the T case. That was incorrect. So I'll do the other T case. Okay, it's all flat. This would just be a T-perm. Okay, 36.888. Uncle Ting Man would be very happy with that. So, on to day 5. So, for day 5, we have the Axis Cube. So, it is actually, again, based off of a 3x3. You can see you can see that here. So, 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, center, edge, corner. So, it is quite easy to solve, and it takes me a long time though. So unfortunately, I cannot speed this up. So skip forward in the video if you wish. 3, 2, 1. And I've already locked up. Okay, so the next piece to go in would be this blue and white. And it's flipped. Just put it in like this. Okay, now I've got 2 cross pieces. Okay, final edge cross piece. This red and blue. Okay, so we've got our cross, if you can see that here. Now we've got one edge piece solved, so I can do keyhole. And that's our first F12 pair. Our second F12 pair, I will pair up white and orange. So how would this work? Okay, so RUR prime solves this one onto the final 2 pairs. Okay, I'm going to do, what is this? Green, red, and white. So how would I solve this? So could I do this and pair them up? No. Okay, so R prime, that solves it again. Onto the final F12 pair. This one should be easy. Okay, we're 2 minutes in, which is shocking. Okay, this I can pair up like this. Insert. Okay, so now I'm going to make a cross. So I've got 1 edge oriented correctly. 2 edges. Okay, I've got all edges oriented correctly. So how would I do this? I'll swap these 2 with a J-perm. That didn't work. Wait. Yeah, that should have worked. What? Okay, I'll swap these two again. Maybe that will fix it. Okay, got these two. Now I'll just switch these two edges to finish my top cross. Okay, so now I'm going to put all of these corners in their right spot using beginner's method. And final one. So now I just need to orient these two corners by doing this trigger algorithm. Okay, so final corner. Can I finish it before the 4-minute mark? Okay. No, I've got a twisted center. Okay, so I know an algorithm that can do this. So this 5 times. Imagine if I just mess this up. No. Yes. 4 minutes 33. Took me 30 seconds to twist that one center. Okay. So we are 10 minutes into the video. I'm going to move on to the next puzzle. This is the square 0, which takes inspiration from the square 1 and the mirror cube combined. We'll check this out later in the video. So the square 0 is pretty much a square 1 minus these pieces, and you have to solve it by shape instead of color. Again, which makes it quite hard. So again, I can solve this blindfolded, but it takes a long time. So I'm not going to, I'll do that in another video. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I've got a pretty good first layer. Okay, that went in quick, nicely. Okay, I've got to repeat this same algorithm twice. And it is quite long. The fact that the turning on this is quite, how do I put this? Tight does not help. Okay, so now I just need to switch these. No, I've got twisted. Okay, 42.58. So I love this puzzle. The only thing I would change is the turning. Maybe make the magnets in the what is this called? Well, let me check. Okay, so this is called the slice. So I would change the magnet strength on this. It's quite weak. I barely notice it. I would loosen the puzzle a bit. Actually, I'll do that right after the video. So on to the next puzzle. This is a keychain 3x3. The corners are very, very big, which make it hard to turn and hurt your fingers. I forgot to scramble this before the video, so I'll do that right now. When you turn one face, the middle layers actually turn when they're not supposed to. So that's another challenge here. And for some reason, it's got these weird textures. And for some reason, just because I hate myself, I'm going to add the keychain during the solve, just to make it hard for myself. Okay, so I'll give this a not so quick solve. Okay, so the keychain's already getting in the way. I see a free F12 pair, which is lucky, especially since I have to do a lot of Okay, I've got another F12 pair pre-made, except it's got a flipped edge, which is very annoying. Okay, insert it. Okay, I'm not going to bother doing this, my fancy algorithm for this. Okay, so I can set up a good case here. So I can just sledge this white and this yellow and no, this red and blue, and just sledge, set it up here. Okay, we're past the 1 minute mark. So if I keep moving the cube out of shot. Okay, this keychain's very annoying. Yeah, I'm never hanging this on my bag. All my keychain. No, my keys. Okay. A Z-perm. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm just going to do a U-perm and see what... I'm going to do the RU U-perm. No, I messed it up. You've got to be kidding me right now. Okay, we're past the 2 minute mark now. Same OLL case as before. Okay, okay, it's just a center cap that fell off. Okay, so PLL. I got an A-perm, which isn't that good on this cube. Can't finger trick. Are you kidding me? I knew loosening this cube was a bad idea. I regret that. On to the next puzzle. The 8th day of the advent calendar was a mirror cube, which I've been wanting for a long time. Again, just like the blank cube and Square Zero, I can solve this blindfolded by feeling the pieces, but I'm not going to waste time. So, yeah. Okay, I see a decent cross. Okay, on to OLL now. Got G-perm. And minute 16, not that bad. On to the 9th day of Christmas. So here we have the Tiger 2x2. Again, a keychain. So the Tiger 2x2, I can solve blindfolded. It takes a bit more effort because of the details and the mirroring. So, I don't know, my friends think it looks adorable when solved, but like a nightmare when it's scrambled. So let's give it a quick solve. Okay, we've got soon. Okay, we saw the top player, so just a T-perm. Sub 20, sub 20. No, lock up, lock up. Okay, that would have been sub 20, but I had a lot of lockups on that T-perm. What a shame. On to the next day of Christmas. This is the ready barrel. I have not actually solved this on camera, so I'll be going into extra detail of how I solve it. So it actually turns from the corners like a ready barrel instead of from the sides like a normal N by N. Okay, so first I will line up all of these pieces here, the centers, which would be the corners on a 3x3, but I have to be careful to make sure they do not repeat. So luckily I don't need to get in any specific order. Then I will take one edge and match up to its specific color, but I will have to be very careful not to mix it up because there are doubles here. So this entire puzzle can just be solved with sledgehammers and a bit of cubing knowledge, if you know what I mean. So just so you know, this is not actually a full tutorial. Request it in the comments if you want an actual full tutorial on the ready barrel or any other puzzles that come up in this video. Okay, I've got the first layer. Then I will align all of the top pieces here so it is flat. Sorry, very bad lockups. Okay, so these 4 pieces will be flat. Okay, 1 minute 30. Then I will use sledgehammers to solve these middle ovals. But I will have to be very careful due to the fact that these pieces cannot be messed up. So I will move it, for example, from here to here to solve the blue. Then how do I solve this? Sorry, I've not solved this in a while. Okay, so I'll move on to the red. So I'll move it up, down. So a sledgehammer. Again, I'll move it into the middle layer, Okay, so I'll move it here for now. Then I'll do a sledgehammer. And I'll forget the last move because I'll misorient this. Then I will bring this up to the top layer to solve green. Okay, I'll shuffle it around using more sledgehammers. Okay, then I'll bring this down. No, I won't. I will move it to the side here. Okay, so it's over here. Then I'll bring this up, fill in the space, put it back down. Then I will repeat this for everything. Okay, so I see this piece, so I'll save this by doing this. So I've got blue completely solved, and all of this can be just solved with one final sledgehammer. Sorry, 2 final sledgehammers, and 3 minutes 31 seconds. So yeah, on to the next puzzle. So this is the windmill cube, which is a 3x3, but all of the pieces are shifted at a angle, a 45-degree angle, I believe. So if you can see that here, so 3 layers, 1, 2, 3. So unlike the axis cube, only 2 of these centers, it doesn't matter what orientation they are in, but the other 4, it matters very much. So I will do a quick solve. I will not go into as much detail as the ready barrel, which to be fair wasn't a lot of detail. And So I've got these two edges already done. I will do some free fop and solve this F2L pair. I will now move this here to solve this pair, not this pair, this cross piece, and then this one. This one can be solved with a trigger. This one I can use keyhole for blue. So in my opinion, the windmill cube is much easier to solve than an axis cube, sorry. Okay, so onto the last layer. You can clearly see this is a P case. Okay, and on, so PLL is where it gets a bit tricky, because your brain wants to think that these are edges. Yeah, see, I can't even explain it. So we've got two edges to swap. And what case? No. So I'm going to try and pair up as many corners as I can. So we can see we've got headlights here. And we can see that these two are paired up. So we've got a GC. Okay. Do you think we can make sub 45? Yeah, we're not making it. Okay. So again, so we've got all of the edges, so all of the corners solved. Now just a Z-perm. Okay, so this I can just solve it with an algorithm I remember from picture cubes to solve the centers. Now I do not know why I'm doing this 3 times when I could have done another. Okay, and sub 2 minute 30. On to the next puzzle. This is the Tengyun cube. It is a 3x3, 1x1, and a 2x2 all smashed together. 2x2 pieces are these big corners, 1x1 here, and 3x3 edges are hidden under the corners. So I need to hurry up with this video. Okay, so inspecting. Okay, so what case is this? I believe this is, no, it is not a cross case. I believe this is a, what case is this? Oh, I know. Oh no. Oh no, it's not that case. So this OLL case I can solve quickly. So I've got a diagonal swap. Oh no, I feel like this is going to be a V-perm. No, it's an N-perm. So, okay, on to the next puzzle. This is the Yeet Ball, which is based off of the Ivy Cube, which you will see again later in the video, except in spherical form. So you can kind of see how the pieces resemble each other. So the pieces, so this again can be solved either intuitively or with constant sledgehammers. Okay, so final sledgehammer, subtan, no, not subtan. Oh, okay, that's good. So 10-second solve. On to the next puzzle. This is a crazy 3x3, which is not so crazy when you know how to solve it. So all you have to do to solve this is fix. So it's a 3x3, except what makes it crazy is these extra little pieces here. So to do this, you solve these white pieces like a cross. Okay, then fix these ones. Then to make sure you don't, then you do a cross. You make sure the white pieces are facing upwards like a daisy. Then bring it up onto the matching color, align it, and bring it down. This way the pieces are preserved. So I'll just do that again. So this puzzle is actually very fun, but very similar to a 3x3, because once you've done this cross, it will just, you don't need to do anything else really after, because after that there's just one extra algorithm you need to know, which is just any algorithm that can do a 180-degree turn to a center. So it's this case where it's like a H permit with these smaller ones. So it's any algorithm that does a 180-degree turn. Next puzzle, Gear Pyraminx. I am not going to do a solve because I cannot solve this. So it turns out that, what did I do? So I scrambled this, could not solve it, so I disassembled it. Okay, so Chi, if anyone from Chi is watching this, please make these center caps easier to take off, because the plastic about here is damaged from me having to use a screwdriver to remove it. So the turning is quite smooth now that I've loosened it, and apparently it takes, according to someone, it took 13 rotations to turn the next side, but in reality you just need to line up these center pieces. So just line them up and you can do the next turn. So this, okay, in the comments put it down if you want me to do a video trying to solve this. Okay, and the next puzzle is the Ivy Cube. So the Ivy Cube is just like the Yeet Ball, except, so it is the original to the Yeet Ball. So in short, it's what the Yeet Ball is based off of. Yeah, so again, you can solve this either intuitively or with constant sledgehammers. So it requires a little bit of brain power. I forgot to time it. Okay, let me do that again. This time I will actually start the timer. Okay. Sub 10. Okay, next puzzle is the color ball. I believe this is YJ. So all you have to do in reality, it's quite a simple puzzle. You just need to push these balls to match a colored ball with the colored ring. Quite easy and quite simple. And you see this yellow foam ball inside, that gets all over your desk. So I'm going to give this a quick solve. Okay, so I've got a cross here. So I'm just testing if making a so-called cross would actually work on this. And it seems that my theory was actually correct. It does make it easier. And as I said, yellow pieces get everywhere. So it's actually a very fun puzzle, quick to just pick up and solve, and takes less than a minute. So on to the next puzzle, which is the Jing's Pyraminx. I believe it's called Jing's Pyraminx. Not sure. I'll try. I'll put in the. Never mind. So the way you saw, it's pretty much a Pyraminx with centers and no tips. And yeah, it's quite simple in all honesty. So okay, now I've got this, which I can just do by sub 25. No, okay, so I did not get sub 25 single. And on to the next puzzle. So the 19th day of the advent calendar, you get a 3x3, but shiny. I did not mention this in the video, but it actually came with a stat that I only realized after the video was recorded. So I'm going to give this a quick solve. I see a pretty good first pair that was pre-made. Okay, and a J-Pump to finish it off. Okay, so that is about 7 seconds slower than what I average normally. So yeah, I'll just put this to the side. On to the next day, on to day 20. So this puzzle is called the Magic Cube, Changeable Magnetic Magic Cube. So this is the puzzle. It's pretty much a cube that you can change the shape of due to there being magnets in here, and the more you have, the more you can connect it to. So this is not the original brand, which I have one. So the original brand is called a Shashibo Cube. I honestly prefer that over this because it's got more magnets, better magnetic strength, and the patterns are way more vibrant and beautiful. So here it is. So this is the original, the Shashibo Cube. The magnets are way more emphasized. This actually uses 36 rare earth magnets, as they claim. So, bracelet. Okay, so I actually love this. I'll make a separate video just on this product. So this is called Star, UFO. I think they call this one the Hive, but I prefer to call it just the Honeycomb. Another cool thing is that you can use it as cube stand. Awesome. Or to hide your cubes from others by making a ball. So this is probably one of my favorite puzzles to just fidget with when I'm bored. And you can take multiple and connect them together to make a larger structure. I will demonstrate that for you right now, actually. So I can take this ball and this cube, place it inside of each other, one inside another. Okay. Then, so I can pull them apart together to make one object. So I've got this thing. Wait, does this look like a heart to anyone else? Anyway, so another cool thing you can make with this is so if you take this and turn it back into a UFO, and if you turn this into a honeycomb, you can add them together to make whatever this is. So one of my favorite things to make by combining these two together is I don't know what it's called, but you make it by making first you take this cube and make a star. Then you take this one and make a ball. And you can place one inside the other, which is quite incredible. So I have talked about this one for enough time. We have 4 more to go. So on to day 21. Wait, okay, let's see how... Just quickly, it takes me to turn this into a cube again. "17 seconds. Anyway, so day 21 is gear cube. So this I will call the cheaty gear cube and this a gear cube, because here, if you look, this one has got 3 pins, while this one has 4, which means you can have flipped edges, which makes it harder, but not that much. Just 1 extra algorithm. So this is a quick solve, nice to just pick up and put down if you're ever just bored. So only a couple of algorithms really to memorize, not a lot. So for GE1, only 2 algorithms. Okay, so just need to spam all moves. And yeah, quite a simple puzzle. Okay, on to day 23, we have the Penrose Cube, which is 6 sides, yet 3 colors, which is quite confusing. Okay, so I can see a decent blue cross. Okay, got the wrong color scheme in here. Okay, 37 mark. And I'm still on F12. Okay, on to last layer. So this one could be flipped, but okay, let's see. What would this case be? So this case would be, it would be this case, wouldn't it? The large lightning bolt. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, so next I'm going to make a cross like this. Okay. so okay, yeah, I messed this up. Okay. I'm on the 2-minute mark. Nearly the 3-minute mark now. Okay, so all I need to do now is an A perm. Okay, I'm not risking it, so I'm just going to do this. That did not work. So I've got 2 twisted corners. Okay, past the 4-minute mark now. Okay, and I've solved it. Definitely it takes some brain power. On to the next puzzle. So this is the time machine cube. It will take a long time to solve this, so I'm not going to do it on camera. I will upload me doing a solve on it. But for now, I'll just do the first 2 steps. So solving it like a 2x2. Okay, I've got the yellow face. Then white. Okay, so I have got this nearly done with the 2x2. Okay, so now I just need to match up 2 and 3. No, 2 and 1. So now 4 and 5. I'll pair that up. Bring that up. Actually, I'll pair that up with 6 first. Then I'll add it here. Now 7, 8, 9 is just here. 10, 11 is just over here. 12, I can easily pair that up. Okay, let's see if we can get sub, I don't know, 2-minute 10. Okay, so there we have 2x2 solved and 1 to 12. in less than 2 minutes 15. On to the final puzzle of the cubing advent calendar, the Ready Cube. So I have done a couple solves on this. Turning is actually quite smooth. So first, it's similar to the Ready Barrel, obviously. So first you will need to make a... So first you pair up all of the white corners with the pair up together, and I was able to save some pieces and make the white face too. Then make the yellow corners match, and doing some sledgehammers to make pairs in a way, F12 pairs. Okay, so it seems I've got a 3 cycle, which I will turn into a different one. And final sledgehammer, sub 1 minute. So, Merry Christmas to everyone watching this video, which I highly doubt, judging how it's nearly an hour long. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas day, and even if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one. Merry Christmas.